What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Let's check out a high quality water shoe. Hey, I just picked these up. They are by SIMARI, I think. And these are a very high quality set of water shoes, I think. So in the past, I've bought water shoes because they are great. If you're going on vacation, maybe going to a pool, a resort, you're gonna be on the beach, you know, maybe you want something like this. Snorkeling, just walking around. Sometimes beaches have rocks or coral and whatnot. And these things are awesome because you can wear them in the water. They drain quickly, they keep your feet protected, and they're super comfortable. And I've had a lot of cheap ones in the past, and those have worked fine, but I wanted to step it up here and see what a premium set of water shoes was like. Now, first of all, you can see here, they're kind of funky, man. They've got some cool colors on the sole here. This is actually a pretty big tread on these little bad boys, and it's really grippy right now. I mean, it's kind of not sticky, but it's like a tacky rubber. So that's going to give you, I think, good traction on any surface, including even wet surfaces if you're walking around, you know, an outdoor pool and it's like tiled or something like that. And they can be great, you know, if you've ever stepped on even a small rock at a pool, you know how painful those can be. So you've got this really big sole. Obviously, you can see it's very flexible and it's quite light so that when you're swimming, it's not going to be like having shoes on. Up at the top here, we have a Lycra. I think they call it Lycra, but it's a Lycra or Lycra-like material. And you can see here it's very stretchy, so it's going to give you a nice wrap, comfortable wrap around your foot. And you know, it's actually a little bit thick. You can't see my hand through there, so sometimes these are just like a mesh, but it's actually got just a little bit of padding. But I can actually, from the inside, you might be able to see there some of the light coming through from the outside. So obviously when you get water in here, because the sole is just flat, it's going to drain right out of here, and if you're cinched it up, it's really not going to collect water inside here. We have a little tab here and kind of like a neoprene material on the back where it's going to get a little bit more stressed. We also have some rubber right here holding the laces in. You can see these laces are kind of the non-lace laces. They're just like the little drawstring bungee cords. You can put your foot in there, tighten these suckers down as much as you need to. There's even a little rubberized pull here where you kind of have a tongue. And then on the inside, you can see here, we have, this feels almost like a rubberized plastic sole. So I think this is impermeable to water. I'm assuming it doesn't feel like it would absorb anything. It'll just let things run off. And that way you have kind of a nice structure here in case you step on something awkward or hard. It's going to give you some protection as well as the sole will, but it also is not going to get waterlogged. It's just going to kind of displace that water. It's going to let that water flow right out of there. So you can see how nice looking this sucker is. It's a really good looking water shoe. It's kind of funky and it almost looks like a running shoe to me. So I'm really excited about it. Now we've got to take this outside to the water and try it out. First of all, I put these things on and they go on just like slippers. I wear a size 10 and I would say that the sizing is absolutely accurate. They go right on and they're super comfortable. They cinch down and they feel almost like gloves for your feet. Just walking around here on concrete and they're super comfortable. I mean, they almost feel like naked feet because you have so much breathability. They are very small. They have almost no weight. And even though you're getting protection on the bottom of your foot, you just don't feel like there's much, you know, distancing you from the ground. And so these are great. They're super, super comfortable. Now we got to try them in a little water. Well, I don't have the beach here, but I do have water. So I thought I would give the feet a little douse here. Ooh. I'll tell you what, first of all, man, the water just drains right out of them. So you don't collect anything. I mean, the Lycra is like wet, but it doesn't feel wet and it doesn't feel grippy or anything like that. And I tell you what, man, you can just get this all over. And the water just doesn't collect, which is awesome. And when you're out doing your thing, you've got protection for your feet. You've got tons of grip. They feel like you're wearing nothing, like a glove. And you don't have to worry about getting them all wet. These are awesome. I can't wait for my next rendezvous at the beach or the pool because I'm going to be wearing these things. And if you want to pick them up for $20, you can get yourself a set of premium water shoes. I will put a link to them in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.